Oh yeah, I am falling in love. She's Pete's. It's Tuesday morning. Got the sliders and spacers working good. Everything is lined up. The chain lines up pretty dang well. We're going to go ahead and get the right fasteners for this guy today. The battery's not going anywhere. I just got to finish up with the controller, do the front brakes and the rear brakes. When it comes to the rear brakes, I've taken two of my bicycle mounts and welded them together and then ground them smooth so that it won't get caught up in the track while it moves. We'll do that. That'll get that going. So we'll bring the wheel all the way back, put this brake on, mount this up to the brake, and then we'll know what our furthest back is. I'll put a tack weld in the back, and then I'll move it forward and see how it looks on the forward end. We'll have 120 amps in here. That motor can handle it for just a moment. Should be good to go, man. Hopefully I can ride this thing in a week or so. That's what I'm hoping for. Truly, truly, I want to be able to ride. Let's see how it goes down. If you get some cutting oil and some good tapping dies and you make sure your math is correct, for an M8, which is what I'm cutting here, you need a 9/32 drill bit. And if you want to do it right and you don't want to waste your time, here's the best answer I can tell you. Building over 110 swing arms and 340 forks, I had to use a lot of drill bits in order to drill all that steel. It wasn't until I'd already made like 80 or 90 forks to where I actually could afford to buy one of these little wood lathes, getting an aluminum rod for me to cut. Only problem is that, as you can see, I got solid bar. So I had to learn how to use it in a chuck and cut it. And it's too big, yada, yada. Cut it in half on the bandsaw. You live, you learn, you build, you keep going, you grow, hopefully. Forgive me, I'm getting rusty. I forget to grab a camera. But we went ahead and made our spacers out of aluminum. Those are our chrome bolts with our washers, dome caps running 5mm. And I'm working on the other side right now. Got our adapter pretty much figured out. Should have made it about 5mm shorter, but we have structural integrity, so I'm fine with that. That's going to fit there somewhere. We'll figure that out. And then we'll tack weld it in place. Make sure it's straight, before I put it in. And then, I don't know, maybe take a break. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. I miss my girl. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get ready to put all this down and see if I can get at her. Turns out I'm not going to see the lady. I forgot. I saw her earlier tonight and she might be sick. I made her a big pitcher of Mexican soup, and hopefully she'll feel better tomorrow. In the meantime, I went ahead and torqued down these bolts. The easiest way to do it was to grab an Allen wrench and a little, it was a 1/4-inch drive, and then I grabbed that 5mm Allen bit. We were able to tighten down the rest of these bolts, get that mount. Finally, she's on there rock solid and not moving. With the QS90 motors is that they put the harness right under the motor, so you have to figure out a way. It's never the funnest thing, but there it is right there. Bam, see? You just can't, so you have to put spacers on there, which forces it to stay cooler. I'm not going to argue. I could pull some metal out. I could take quite a bit of that metal out of there and make it more efficient and aero. Could take like a big old chunk, something like that. Round this corner off.